well, not well, not well, not well. Well, don't fuck. Not well, not well, not well, not well, not well. We're not actually a fan. Not well, not well, not well, not well, not well. Gay comedy podcast. Not well, not well, not well, not well, not well. Call us 614-721-5336 and tell us what makes you not well. Here are your hot beefy gay daddies, Bobby and Jim.
It's like mushy
100%.
and like some
I
of it
thought
are
you were going to
sour.
go to Willy Wonka land.
I kind of was floating
The
on the ceiling
chocolate
there.
factory.
I was like, can I lick the
No,
wallpaper?
wheeling the blueberry around.
Oompa doompa doopa dee doo.
I've got another
Story for you. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of Not Well. I'm Bobby.
I'm Jim.
We are here again.
You're like, honey, oh no, and it's hitting.
Yeah, she's fully edible because this week I'm having problems again with my
Shortness of breath.
Endi from Ozempic. Or I'm not even Ozempic, semaglutide.
Yeah, I was
I don't
like,
like
you
saying
don't get the real
Ozempic.
thing.
I don't get, no, girl. I get the compound, honey.
Yeah, because when you say Ozempic, people are like, where do you get it? And
No,
it's
I
like,
get I get the actual like stuff that's in it. I don't have a pen. I have to have somebody shoot me up.
which makes, actually, Matt's been asking. He's like, how much does he pay for that stuff? Because it's working.
It's obviously working.
I think we might need to get Matt on it.
Is he like? Why is he so?
I don't know, because he's really lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, like I feel like he's kind of.
He
obsessed
literally
with
weighs
it.
like what I weigh. And I'm like,
Why is he so obsessed with it?
because his
middle age.
ass is big.
Okay.
So he hates his fat ass.
Okay. Well,
But
a
I was
lot
like,
of people
I
like
did
fat
this
asses.
to him the other day. I was like, you feel like a baby bird. Well, I forgot that does that for you. I meant how he felt tiny.
Well, and
Well, I just activated you.
yeah, I was like,
You're ready to go jerk
Well, I
off
just-
in a barn.
I literally just had a flashback of the weekend when I got a massage for an hour and a half, and it was only supposed to be an hour, and I got
And
it
they
for an
go-
hour and a half. Because he just was chit-chatting. He was talking about his open relationship and all this shit happening. And I was like, oh, yeah. And I'm like, I'll chit-chat all day long if you're going to keep fucking rubbing me down.
Oh, yeah, I would
Rub
too.
me, baby. Rub
Anytime
it.
something's coming for free, you can suffer through something else.
And I'm like, I tipped him like money, but I was like, sorry. He's like, don't pay me more. It's me. It was me that was talking. And I'm like, because he doesn't really do it with other clients. He like really likes me.
Oh, okay.
Because I got him to do it with me last year.
Now, does he add anything extra in?
No, and he's very professional.
Oh, wow. But
It's
you're
nice.
fully nude.
No, actually, this time I just went in my shorts.
Wow.
There was no reason for it. Last time it was more of like an experimental thing, and this year I was like, well, I mean, I'll just go in my shorts. Like, I don't know.
Right.
So I went in my shorts.
Fuck it.
But fuck it. I mean, literally, it was naked all weekend with a bunch of inverted dicks.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to
I can't wait
I did
for
want
you-
to talk to you about that.
We need to get you to the campground because I need you to see what's
I gotta
happening.
go to camp.
We're taking Jim to camp.
I gotta go to camp.
Oh my God, I can't. I mean, it would be.
It's gonna be an experience.
Because
it's gonna
it's
be
fun
frightening
as
and
shit.
fun. Yeah, fun.
It's so fun because you meet like decent people, and when you're naked and you don't care, then you really don't give a fuck if they could be the hottest person. This is gonna sound terrible.
Okay.
This is gonna sound awful, but here we go.
So here's your shirt.
Yeah, and here's my shirt.
It's like,
If you're really cute, this is so bad.
it's okay if it's true. I don't care if it's bad. If it's true, if it feels true,
Because
to
I
you.
don't like to judge dicks. 'Cause
I
I think
do
there's
anyways.
all
We
a
all are
lot
gonna
of different
do it.
dicks.
We're all
But if
gonna
you're
do
like
it.
super hot and I'd be nervous to talk to you, and then I see your dick and it's not like what I would think in my
I know.
head,
It's
then I really
automatically-
can, right. Then I'm like,
It's like, okay.
well, I have the power now.
Like, how many times has someone sent you a picture that you think is hot, and then you get the
it's
picture and
so
you're
disappointing.
like, oh, all right, well, I no longer think you're really, really hot.
You're all right.
No, you're
but
still hot,
You're
but it's
still
like-
hot, but it just changes because in your head you have something
I'm the
built
dominant
up.
one immediately.
Well, that's the thing. I have so many
Yeah.
people's dicks built up in my head that
Right.
if I do see them and they're not what it is, I'm scared for me and them because my reaction's gonna be
It's
like,
gonna be
oh, well, and check please.
oh,
Oh, I'm
dinner's ready.
sorry.
I heard the bell.
Oh, I gotta go. Nice hammerhead or whatever.
Some of them.
I can't do it.
When you said the word inverted, describe what that means for
Okay,
our
so
listeners.
sometimes when you get older or you get fatter, mostly the fatter part, and by that I mean it's
Yeah,
pretty.
because you have to get saggier
It's
too.
like chubby,
whether from
Yeah.
age or fat.
Usually it's people with like a large fupa to start. Like some people just have puffier fupas, and it's fine.
That's true too.
Their dick goes basically gone. By that I mean it's just ball sack and a little like a little button.
Like it could be a snake hole by a little pond.
A little snake hole by a pond, and you're like, what's in there? And it's like, boop. It's like a whack-a-mole,
Yeah,
and
and
you're
it
like,
comes
oh.
out, but I
don't really look at them when they're hard because
That's what
I
I was
don't.
gonna say. You said
I'm not gonna.
You said one of them.
Well, one of them was in the sling.
So
and
you said,
and he was jerking off, so he was able to get it out.
but
it wasn't. No, I mean, it was
it's like,
yeah, I mean, it wasn't. It was just like this. I couldn't see.
oh, okay.
Most of the guys you really can't. Anyway.
Oh, really?
I'm telling you, when you go to camp and you come back, you're gonna feel like $100.
Okay, I can't wait.
Because everybody's different too, though. It's like it's not a bad thing that everybody's different, smaller, bigger. You see, there's gonna be somebody who's bigger than you.
There's a catch-all word for that.
There's somebody who's bigger than you, and there's somebody that's smaller than you. Period.
That's true in all of life.
Everything you do.
Mother always said.
But it's true because you're like, oh wow, your dick is huge, and you look over to the right, and you're like, oh, Byron, oh, okay, well then I'm just fine.
Thankfully, I'm in the middle.
I'm just like Goldilocks and
what do you
Three
think
Bears.
the smallest one there feels though? They're like looking around for like, is there someone smaller?
Well, that's
than me?
what I'm wondering. And but a lot of times the ones that are the
all
smallest,
the micros
all
plan
the
together.
all
They
the
all are
micros are really confident. So then it like changes it because then you're like, wait,
wait, there is that one Twitter account you sent of like that straight guy with like a.
Yep.
It was hot because he was like,
if you're confident with it,
so confident, and I think he's really good. I don't think small penises are a problem.
I'm not. I don't either.
Yeah, because
I think we need to get. We were speaking also
I didn't
earlier
say
about
I would
ass
do
shots.
anything with them. No, I'm kidding. I would.
I
Definitely.
would
I have.
for sure.
I already have.
You already. Yeah.
I'm an ally.
We're small dick allies. That could be our New York City shirt.
You know,
as a shirt. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm
It's-
talking.
Right. Oh yeah.
That's what I'm talking. I'm talking this.
And he's probably so cute.
He is adorable.
It's so sad for some folks.
And it doesn't.
But
and
we
like,
were
whatever,
talking
I still
when
find
you
it
got
hot.
here.
Yeah. Oh.
About ass pictures and
Oh,
like
yeah.
how everybody's ass looks without a picture. Like if we're not
Let's
gonna
just say it's better in the underwear for me.
Let's just-
like
yeah,
when I
right.
try on a jockstrap. And I'm
everybody.
like,
Yeah, it's like, oh,
you do that little look in the mirror. You're like,
I'm like, am I hot or not? Because if I'm peeing and I'm
no,
clenching, it's like,
and then you move, just subtly move just a little bit. You're like, let me just see if it's better that.
nope. So then you have to stick
Then
your
I
butt
have to
out.
do this.
Like you have to do a little, and then it's like so unnatural. So,
But then
and
I've learned you have to separate your legs as well, or it all droops together in the
nope,
middle,
you
and
gotta-
the middle part hits. And I
gotta
have
sort
cellulite
of-
on my ass.
So do I.
Because I was like, let me see what happens if I flex my ass muscle
Nope.
to make it look better.
Nope, doesn't work.
It didn't make it look
It looks
better.
worse.
It made it look puffier at the,
Yeah.
and like
And like,
bumpy at the bottom. And I was like,
Yep.
that's cellulite.
But here's the thing, though. Again,
fucked
this
up.
is my point, though, is that everybody's ass has cellulite
You're
because it's
right.
a fucking fat sack
'Cause it's
of
normal.
fucking fat.
I think it's just a fat sack. That's a good idea. Let's
But
call it your fat sack.
Eat my fat sack.
Yeah, that's what, like that's the ass now.
The fat sack.
Because I do just feel like I walk around and just like bobble side to side.
But like,
It's
what are we? Who are we trying to fool? And we all do it.
We all arch.
And it's like,
and
girl-
when you see people at Pride like standing still, like with their drink.
Yeah, you're like,
everyone's so arched that it's like, what are you doing?
now there are some guys that have the asses that don't have cellulite. Okay, there are some people, but it's rare.
I crave them.
I mean, we all crave them. We want to see them. We want to touch
This
them.
is why every once in a while you just really want to fuck like a 27-year-old twink.
Yep, I know.
Like a tiny
and there
little
was one
tight,
at camp called Jack.
Tiny. Oh,
Named Jack. He was a little ginger. He wasn't that cute in the face, but he had a
cared?
fat ass and a nice body.
Really?
Yeah.
So
I even invited him to the barn at the end, but it was a joke kind of. And then I was like, am I a dirty old man? Probably.
How young was he?
He was like in his 20s, like 24 or 25. Or actually, he was 26.
30. Okay. As long as it's above 25 to me, I'm like, they're not young.
As long as they're above 22 to me.
That's me saying this now, because in about 5 years, then we definitely are the dirty old men.
Well, and that's the thing.
Because
So
where we are now, it's still like they're young, but not that young. When we're where we're gonna be,
but it happens so goddamn
happens
fast.
so-
I'm like, wait, I'm still cool. No. No, you're not.
Oh, I know.
So
I'm like, I can't dress like I dress anymore. It's not cute to look like you're from the street, like a little skater boy. And I'm like, wait,
and this is why I go to gay campgrounds that are nude, because then you don't have to dress up. You just wear
Oh, I
shorts
like
the whole
that. I
time.
do like that.
You wear everybody wears like little short shorts or just goes naked.
I just realized
New topic starting now.
this past week, like 3 days ago, I was like, I hate dressing up. I hate it.
I used to love
Because
it.
I saw two neighbors walk in front of our house and they were dressed up going to an event. And I was like,
Why?
what are you guys doing? I said, fancy. And then I like realized I was like, oh my God, I do not want to have to do this.
No.
Like this process. And
like
where
a
you're-
wedding again or
Like you're,
something? Like,
it's
yeah,
like you're putting on a show for people you don't even care about. Like literally that's how I feel. I'm like, why do I care if I'm dressed up for them? You know, it's about respect. It's about showing them respect.
Who?
And I'm like, who? I don't even want to go to this thing. Already I'm going to show respect. So I'm like, yeah, I'll go to your little gala, your little event,
We'll
your
go to
wedding
your funeral.
party, your funeral,
Like
your
whatever it
dog's
is.
funeral. It's like, I'll go. That's about all I
if
can guarantee.
listen, here's the thing.
That's all.
If I have an expectation, like if I'm having an event, I'm gonna really make it very clear to you: do not goddamn dress up. Wear
Thank you.
your pajamas. Wear
Or
whatever
where
you want. Wear like a
and it's not
athleisure.
even like I'm going in pajama. I wouldn't like dress down
Athleisure
for
for me.
it.
It's
I wouldn't.
athleisure.
Yeah, I wouldn't dress down, but I want to do this thing like I think Karl Lagerfeld or one of the designers for a
Lagerfeld.
big line used to only wear. I think it was him. He'd always wear the same like black black, like leather, and then like a shirt, black pants, black
Like a
leather
white
pants.
shirt.
If you just have a uniform, maybe
Sure.
you can get away with it.
yeah.
So I'm kind of wondering, do I just go to that where it's like the same color T-shirt?
I kind of do that.
And
I do that. I do shorts and a black shirt.
I have so
and then
many
a hat.
different color,
Yep.
just solid plain shirts.
It's the same situation over and over
I don't
again.
because why does it matter?
I think with COVID too,
That's
got
where
really comfortable.
I
in being
used to like
athleisure.
dressing up.
Yeah, same.
I did.
Before COVID, I was all about it. After COVID, I was like, no thanks.
Matt's always hated dressing up.
It makes me have the
And now I am like,
sometimes.
because I would be like, don't complain. It's just one time a year or like 2 times a year you have to wear this. Just wear that shirt and wear this tie. Oh, I have to wear a tie. He one time refused and wore jeans because he met my rules. I was going to a friend's wedding when I was in my dressing up phase. I had, a suit jacket on. He brought a shirt and tie, like I said, shirt and tie, and jeans, and tucked the shirt into the jeans. I went up to my friend. I was like, hey, sorry, Dan. Like, he's like, oh, it's fine. It's Matt. Like expected it.
Matt.
And I was like, why are you wearing jeans, Matt? And these were the jeans.
Did you not pre-screen though? Now you probably pre-screen.
Oh, I have to pre-screen.
You're like,
he has to come to me. He tells me, he's like,
show
is this
you-
okay?
well,
Is this
yeah.
okay? Or he'll put it on and I'll be like, yes, no. But those jeans that I think late 90s, early 2000s. Remember when Buckle was popular? Remember when Buckle was the place to get those jeans with the stitching on the back pocket and down the side a little bit? A little too flared up, a little too
like,
female.
And it was really weird because it could be like either
And it's
gay
like-
people,
Yes.
redneck people, or like
right. Country.
Yeah.
Like, really
those are the people that would
country.
wear it, or like preppy, and you're
He
like,
still has
how
jeans
are
like that where
people
I'm
wearing this? Like,
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I was like, I haven't seen a pocket like that in 20 years. Like, it's not back yet.
pulling it out.
And it's not back yet.
it's gonna be back.
It's not
soon.
cargo
It's
shorts.
coming.
It's not the low wastage, but soon that will be back.
Is
It's
cargo
not
shorts
back?
back?
Yet. Not really.
Okay.
Here's what the straight girls are making excuses. Like, girls at work are telling me like, oh no, my husband has cargo shorts are coming back. I'm like, you guys are lying to yourselves. You are convincing yourself that they're coming back. They're not. Your husband just bought them. That doesn't mean they're coming back.
I'm a little concerned though because
I'm out. Cargo shorts are over permanently.
Well, can I just say something? I was on Amazon.com looking for shorts today because I was like, I need to buy like a pair that's
right for New York.
for my body in general.
Yeah,
like, I don't
everything's
have
falling
anything-
off you.
So like this shirt I never wore really because it could never fit, and now
It's loose.
Well, it's kind of loose. It's kind of tight, but it's fine.
Right.
Yeah, literally, that's what I was saying. I don't know what I was saying, and it's fine.
You were on
Everything's fine.
Amazon. So you were on
yeah.
Amazon.
and cargo shorts kept coming up, and baggy '90s pants is what they called it. Baggy '90s shorts. And I go, wait.
Baggy 90s is
So
the
now
style
I'm at an
name.
age. So we're at
Where
an age now.
You're
where
in
we're
an era.
stuck.
You're in
We're
an era.
stuck.
Yeah,
We can't go away
wait.
from.
We are.
We can't go dress. We're not
We
going to dress
grew up
older.
with that.
And we're still staying in. We're staying sort of in this like zone though. Like me, like let's think of a middle-aged man. Okay, we're wearing our New Balances. We're wearing our low-cut socks most of the time. Sometimes I go high, but like most of the time I'm doing my low-cut
Yeah.
socks. You're wearing your shorts that are a little too long. Probably that
Too
you
long.
know, it's like
Cover
you have
the
the
knee
same
almost.
uniform.
Almost cover the knee, yeah.
It's the same uniform, but we can't seem to break. Because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get the '90s jeans or shorts.
No, you're not.
No,
I wouldn't. Yeah.
no, no.
Not for me.
So
Matt
what
would.
am I? And what are we doing here?
And why are we stuck? Like, why can't we go to the 70s? And why can't they start putting out clothes like from the 70s?
Why
I
can't
would
we
wear
just wear
that shit.
athleisure
Have you
all
seen
the
that shit?
time?
They just had a fucking vest with no shirt on.
That's hot. We should bring that to New York.
Wide-legged pants. Imagine that. Lots of room to
Interesting.
move.
Interesting. I
Lots
think
of room to move.
I'd have the feeling. I think.
But everything was made of nylon and other terrible fabrics.
Yeah,
That
I need something
really
that's really
trap the
stretchy
heat.
and like for Christmas I want, or for my birthday I
You
want
want
a pair
something
of
stretchy
Mugsies.
as you grab your balls.
No,
What
I'm
is
just
this?
scratching my leg.
Okay, I was like,
I have bug
stretchy.
bites.
Bug bites.
I have bug bites from the.
Oh, that's a horrifying thought for me.
Yeah.
New topic starting now.
It's a little.
Do you know I have a problem with?
What?
Do you know?
Do you know?
I'm already nervous about this. I actually got a feeling, an uh-oh feeling.
Oh God, I hate their.
I don't like going to bed with bug spray on my skin.
Oh no! Oh ew.
So like, oh okay,
No.
okay. I was like, do people shower like before
Oh yeah.
bed?
People shower the whole
Or you
time.
just are like so drunk, or
I mean, it
you
depends.
roll over
Yeah.
into bed and you have bug spray.
But I actually had these little bug.
chitlins or
They're little
chiggers.
No, they're little bracelets, and it's like a bracelet you wear, and has citronella.
Okay, I was like, is this one of those copper things from Brett Favre? Like,
no, not a golfer's
you're like,
one. They're like, oh, I have copper, and now my
not
arm
even-
is strong. I need one for my
copper
ankle.
around the socks.
cock.
They had made
Copper.
socks
Oh my
with
God.
copper in them for the joints.
We could probably
Like, do you see this shit that people buy and they got rich off of it? My uncle had one. He was like, I got a copper bracelet. It's
Hi.
for my arthritis.
Excuse
I'm like,
me.
what?
Why have we not come up with a copper
What?
cock ring?
It's good for your cock.
It's good for your cock. It'll help it grow.
Good for blood flow.
I don't think anybody's. I don't know if I've ever
Make
seen
it
it.
grow could be a fun jingle. Put it in. No, you don't have to right now. Later,
Fun
when we're
well,
marketing.
No, and
and post.
I'll in post. I'll
post.
Bobby, remember
Remember, make a song called
when you go, it's got to flow.
Unpolished words, I keep it raw. Copper dick ring to break down the door. Get the blood flow, make it grow. Hold on tight, it's about to explode. Big dreams, I'm the king.
Get the Blood Flow to Make It Grow
And it's going to be a copper
cock ring.
cock ring that you'll see on like a late night commercial.
Also, copper is a natural birth control.
Copper dick ring, make it swing. Let it flow.
So it could be like a.
So also for the straight
So
guys.
it'll-
What if we could get straight guys wearing?
This is
my
who we
God.
would.
Oh, we would get straight guys to
because
wear
they
it.
want the gloves.
Yeah,
want
they
the-
do. They want it all.
Oh, you have the glove? Why don't you get the cock ring now?
The true athletes respect their cock. They know how to take care of it. The copper cock ring will keep your cock young and fresh.
Yep.
We could
We
really.
just. We got to
could
figure
sell
out.
this.
We got to figure out how to get like a fake copper infused band that's cheap as shit to
Yeah,
make in
because
China.
copper can be too expensive. We need something cheap, like where it's like a penny, where it's like 10% copper.
Yeah, like there's copper.
like 5% copper. Like yeah,
all
there's
these
copper.
we
It's
combine minerals,
painted gold, like right.
especially copper.
Definitely no harmful heavy metals from China.
No lead in
totally
there.
Fine.
Everything's fine.
The cock starts
Just put-
falling off.
Yeah, they're like, oh my god,
we
can't
wouldn't
we get a
care.
lawsuit?
We'd be so rich.
We'd be so right. I'd be like, fuck you. Sorry about your dick.
I guess we have to pay a fine.
Oh, weird. When you bought it, that was you acknowledging the fact that
Let's
you.
see a pic of your dick before you bought it. So it was already ugly. Fell off. Oh no.
Oh no. Well, maybe you should have not
We're
worn it
really
so much.
hating on cocks today.
I really love a cock, man. Oh. All right. So
Are you still at camp in your head?
I don't know where I'm at, but I do have to say something. While we're on the camp subject, let me just get this out of the way. I need to say something, and I'm going to read exactly what I wrote when I was fucking drunk and high at the campground.
Amen. Say a
And then I have another thing.
Okay. Let me get my stuff up too, just so I can. Okay.
So I'm really sorry if you listen and you're from Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati gays are cunts. I got attacked this weekend by two cunty sluts who said Columbus gays are pretentious, and one asked me in front of the entire hot tub,
He got to. Yeah.
does your face always look like it's a resting bitch face and mean and nasty? Fucking rude ass bitches. Now I wrote this when I was fucked up.
Wait, this guy said that to you?
No. So this,
Oh, I
yeah.
can't.
So there's this couple from Cincinnati. First of all, we have no room to be talking at all. You're 26. First
Yeah,
of all, those are
literally, it's
26-year-old
like-
Gen Zs. Not cute. And no offense, I hope you listen to the show, but fuck you. You
The
were mean
Columbus
to me.
gays are pretentious.
Yeah, well-
that means someone shut him down
Which means
when he came to
you
Columbus.
just
Someone
didn't
was
fit in
like,
Columbus.
yuck.
Right.
And there's a
Go
reason
back
you don't
to the
fit
river.
in. Go back to the city that's shrinking.
Go back to the river.
To the river.
Go to Kentucky.
Like,
Go to Cumberland, honey, because you don't even live in Cincinnati. You live in Cumberland. Anyway, so I get there and I get there early.
ready for the
And-
pool.
And I go right to the hot tub, and this is before Michael got there, so I'm by myself.
you're
So I'm a
all
little
alone.
nervous.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
weird.
took a little edible. I was drinking wine out of a box, like in my
Box?
Stanley. Yeah, I got Boda box.
Oh yeah, it's cheap. Yeah, and
then
it's
I got-
actually not bad.
No, I got
had rosé. I was like, it's good.
So what I was doing the whole time, though, you know how I have my water trick? Now I
Yeah.
do water when I'm getting drunk. I do all water, and then I top it with rosé.
Ooh,
And then
I
mix
like
it. And
that.
it's like a flavored water, but it feels like I'm still drinking. It's all about
Ooh,
tricking your
wait.
mind.
How much rosé is in the Stanley?
A half a
Half a glass.
glass, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you can drink.
then I want
fast.
that actually
'Cause I'm in the
I
hot
don't-
tub, like,
I do not need a lot anymore.
No.
Ever since I
It's a
cut
good
back,
way to,
it's
like-
wait, I'm like, I
So-
had 2 drinks on Sunday night. I was a mess.
Oh, I know.
I was at dinner and I was like,
I'm still
feel
thinking
kinda-
about Liquor
all of a sudden
Queen
I was
now.
like, I don't feel good. I'm like, I had a second drink.
I think I'm over beer too now. Like I think I need to just do liquor.
It's too
and,
bloaty.
and I feel like
It's
I'm more
so
hungover.
bloaty. It's so bloaty. I think that's why all the old gays switched
Sorry,
to liquor.
yeah, it's like, I'll
and
have
they,
vodka
well, they
and
switched
soda.
actually because they can get drunker faster.
well,
but,
unless you're the bucket gays, unless you're the bucket gays,
the
then
bucket,
you're still drinking.
The bucket gays stuck by the buckets.
Well, and you see what the bucket gays usually look like. So anyway, so I
They're
get
not
there.
caring about bloating.
I'm trying to be friendly. Like I'm
Yeah,
just
you're
trying to
like,
make
I'm going to the hot
friends. I'm
tub.
like by myself. I was like, hi, I'm Bobby. Like, so was talking to all of them. It was kind of okay. It was fun, whatever. Well, that night, one of them messaged me on Grindr while I was in the barn. And he's like, where are you? I was like, in the barn. He goes, oh, that's fucking hot. And so then I teased him, of course, and sent him a picture. Because I'm like, fuck. Because they weren't mean at first. They were sort of like, they started making fun of me for being drunk. And I was like, oh, this is what I said. I said, be nice to me. He's like, would you be nice to you? And I'm like,
what?
I know. It was a very good, honestly, it's like.
Yes, I would.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, but okay. First of all, you're 26. So anyway,
I know.
I'm in the barn jerking off. He thinks it's hot. He doesn't come, thank God, because I would have not allowed it. But I was kind of just being like a tease. Next morning, wake up, I get a message from him.
The barn.
No, he didn't.
Oh, okay.
He stayed home. The next morning, he wakes up. He messaged me right away. Did you come in the barn?
What? Like what?
I said,
just come to the barn and watch.
I said, I mean, yeah. And he's like, that's hot. I was horny all night. Okay, so obviously.
So he wants an invite.
Right. So obviously.
So that's why people are pretentious. There we go.
So
okay.
then the next morning, they started calling me it. So I'm letting this slide.
Wait,
they're like,
what?
it.
Oh, like it has arisen, or like it woke
arisen.
up.
Yeah, and I go, it, okay. And then it became like a running joke to be cunts. But like, it wasn't a joke towards the end where I was like,
obviously.
Because they did not, I was trying to be nice to them and like befriend them.
Their meth is wearing off.
It gave me a little, they're too chubby for meth.
Yeah.
No offense.
Like
they're stoners. I mean, I did smoke out of their pen the first night, so thank you for that. Don't make fun of me because I'm having a good time at camp drunk and stuff. So this guy then, at the end of the goddamn, so we're Michael's there now. We're talking to our other camp friends, like whatever. We're just like, hanging out in the hot tub. He's across the way on the hot tub. I'm right here. And I'm sitting here and the sun's like kind of setting. And I look over and I kind of do like a squint. I was like, feeling great.
Yeah.
In front of everyone in the hot tub says, do you always just have like a resting bitch face, or like, are you always just angry? First, and I go,
while you're looking at
you
the
talking
sky,
to me?
I'm
First of all,
literally like,
I haven't said a word to you. First of all,
this would not go well.
Oh, no.
If I were there.
Well, trust me. And so I was like, huh. And so then I kind of ignored it and whatever.
Right.
But like,
why would I would not speak to that?
do not disrespect your elders, first of all. But second of all,
26.
yeah, like, fuck you. You're not cute to
How
have
is
that
it
attitude.
a resting bitch face to look up?
Because I went like this,
yeah, because you're squinting.
And I get, even if he was trying to joke though, it went too far. Like, you got to learn when to pull back.
Yeah, they don't know.
And I wasn't even associating with you. Like, if I was talking to you and then I went, then you said it, it'd be like funny, like, oh, haha, no. And I go, no. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
What is that?
So anyway, if you're from Cincinnati and you're gay, I noticed that you're kind of cunty, you're kind of trashy, and you need to get a grip. And don't be a dick when somebody's trying to like fit in and
right. When you're just meeting someone, and you're going to be with them all weekend.
Right. And then don't make fun of them the next day because they were drunk. And you're like, oh, it's alive. Yeah, it is.
It's alive.
Fuck you, bitch.
Well, also, there's some stoners who really look down on people who drink because the stoner has a drinking problem that instead of dealing with it the right way, they've just switched their addiction.
Right.
And they're literally on weed all the time. And they're like, oh, you still drink? Oh, you're a drinker?
Well, girl.
No shot for me. I haven't touched alcohol in 10 years. And it's like, yeah, but you're high all the time.
I do both. So
right. It's
get
like,
off my ass.
It's like, stop judging other people just because you can't handle your alcohol.
I don't give a fuck about what you're doing. But like, when I'm talking to you, I'm always making sure you know I'm kidding.
Yeah.
These boys did not know how to do that. And
we joke with people all the time, but it's not mean-spirited.
But I would be like, I'm just fucking nothing like that. He would just.
I would never do that.
And it was a couple, and I'm like,
I'm trying to show you people from Cincinnati that I know to help you, help make it make sense.
Yep, it's that.
I went to Mexico City.
It's that Kentucky.
And this motherfucker, it just tells you everything. It's like, oh, it's this crew. Oh yeah.
Want to see where they're at?
Oh, that guy's from Columbus.
Right. It's like that. And then they're gonna talk shit, and I'm sitting there thinking like, I'm sorry.
Right.
First of all, I didn't even come at you. I wasn't even looking at you or talking to you.
Or that.
That was what was weird. It's like, it was out
I don't want to be involved with you. Right. It's like,
I'm like, I wasn't trying to talk to you or anything. Like, why are you coming?
Right.
Okay.
Why
are you mad because you can't get my dick?
That's exactly why he's mad. Yeah.
So
I'm sorry you didn't roll out a red carpet to say, come to the barn and watch me.
First of all, after I saw that private album, I was not inviting you anywhere near me. Okay, so sorry.
God. Whoa, girl, fuck.
And also,
and that I feel like was the perfect way to respond to that.
Thank you.
Okay, now I have some topics we need to discuss.
Okay, I'm excited.
Oh, did we go over this? I'm worried.
Well, I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
A couple weeks ago.
Oh no, you probably already said it.
Yeah, I know. That's what. A couple weeks ago. at 2 a.m. I wake up to the sound of Matt puking in the bathroom.
I know the story, but I don't know if the people know the story.
That's where I'm like, I don't think I told it
Because
it's in this
he
section.
accidentally took something, too much of something.
100 milligrams.
Yeah. First of all.
100.
First of all.
When you told me, when we found out, I almost passed. I was dying laughing, and so I was like dying. I was like 100, and then I got the panic.
Tell the
I
listeners
got the panic.
Tell the listens.
Okay.
Tell the story.
So basically, I wake up at 2 a.m. and I'm like, "What's that sound?" Penny's next to me, so I know like something. No one came in the house because she would have gotten up for that, but like Matt's throwing up. I'm like, "Well, that's weird." I'm like, "Are you okay?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm okay." So he laid down. I'm like, "Okay." Next thing I know, I hear him like, I heard another sound, but no throwing up sound. And I was like, I don't want to get up because once I get up and wake myself up,
then you can't go back.
I have to. Yeah, I can't fall back asleep. It takes me forever to fall asleep. So I'm like, I'm staying in bed. I'm ignoring. Then I realize he's on the ground. He's just laying on the ground. I was like, what's going on? Why are you laying on the ground? He's like, I just have to lay on the ground. I was like, okay, whatever. I was like, fuck this. I'm not ruining my night of rest.
Oh my.
So
like it sounds like he was in distress, but like you didn't know the difference in the middle of the night.
Because there are times where I actually thought he was on the couch downstairs because he can't sleep up here or his joints will hurt him or his feet will start hurting. So then he has to get up and move.
So he sleeps
and then
in the
sometimes
basement.
he just sleeps. Yeah, he's done that before even where he was in the basement when I woke up and I'm like, where is he? Yeah.
Sometimes I like that moment, but I'm like,
I know, same.
I just got panicked that we didn't have record on anything. How can you imagine?
Okay, so then I wake up and I'm like, what happened? He's like, I don't know. I think I ate too much. He's like, last night I went down at like 2 a.m. and I had, he listed like 5 things. He's like, I had chips and salsa, some of that cheese dip, crackers. I had the last piece of pizza and I had a popsicle. I'm like, okay, so
at 2 a.m.
At like 1 and then at 2:30 or 2 a.m. he did that too. He ate that much, so much food.
Ew.
So I was like, yeah, that's probably why you were throwing up. Fast forward a week, we're cleaning up.
Oh no.
And I see this bag of gummies, edibles, and I'm like, okay, I better put this in his drawer. And I'm like, which ones are these? Like, I don't remember getting these. Blue raspberry indica. Like, okay, these sound like that's why he would have them up here by the bed. I read the label. Each one was 50 milligrams, and he took 2 before bed. So no wonder he was
This whole
eating,
medical program
he
needs
was
to be
eating, I know, it's
reevaluated.
like, and he was on the phone like last week for like 5 minutes to get reapproved, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like he's literally on the phone.
Hi, yeah.
At 7:50 p.m. was his appointment time.
Mine was
the doctor's like, hey,
15
how's it
minutes.
going?
Mine was
it's
15.
for pain.
Oh no, 15 seconds.
Yeah, you're like, pain.
He's like, hey, saw it, pain. I'm like, yeah, still hurts. It's working great. Cool, I approve you.
I can't.
So yeah, it's a joke.
So,
but also,
that's where I'm like, Matt, why didn't you read the labels?
First of
Like, you
all-
can read the labels, right? Because that's 100 milligrams.
Listen, I
You would
can't even
be-
tell you. The
you wouldn't
most
be
I've
able
ever
to-
taken out once is 20.
And you couldn't move your legs.
And I was like,
you were on the couch. We were at Jason and Joey's, I think, the one time you did 20, and you were sitting back on the couch.
it is
Belly
hell.
So
When you, especially in a
100.
social, like,
Right. But like for Matt, he just thought he got food poisoning because he didn't realize he took that much.
I can't imagine.
So because he did, it actually probably helped him because he didn't know that he had 100 milligrams.
So then it probably didn't panic
He
him.
didn't panic. He was like, "Oh, I just ate too much food, or
Wouldn't
I
you
must have got
feel
food
a little
poisoning."
like heavy and woozy.
Oh, he ate the whole package of Oreos that we had gotten, or Chips Ahoy that we got from our corner store that you drive through.
So road.
That were expired by 3 months.
Oh, well.
Which I didn't eat, but I was like, we can throw these away. He's like, they're still fine. He ate the whole bag, so he thought he got food poisoning too.
Well, and it could have been both.
Probably
And
both.
Honestly,
when you stretch your tummy like
listen,
that,
when you take 100 milligrams of marijuana,
you're gonna
like,
eat everything
I mean,
in sight.
When I take 20, I have to like remind myself that I'm a human, and I'm like, breathe, everything's fine. You're not, you're not gonna die. You're not gonna die.
Do that. Or you'll be on the couch. You're like, I can't move.
Which P the fuck S
move.
So on 10 milligrams at camp, I was in these. They have these like pool chairs. You know the pool chairs with like the little slits.
Oh God, I hate those. Your ass just falls through them. Sometimes.
Just in them, and and there I'm like being all cute and whatever. The edible hits, and I'm also puffing the pen. So I'm like there, like, and then all of a sudden I was like, I can't get up. And I'm starving, and I'm like, I can't get it. It's like 2 o'clock and 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Get up.
For me to get up out of this chair, it was like, I mean, I like almost
And you
fell
can't
forward.
really roll for it because you just roll onto the grass. You'll just roll, and the chair will go with you.
Yeah, and I'm like, can I lean? Nope.
You can't lean forward because your ass is below you.
And I saw another person do it, and he was laughing because he couldn't get out either. And then that's what started panicking me. I was like, I got to get out of this chair.
I think if you lower the back and make it completely flat is the easiest.
Here's the problem.
Scooch forward.
It's getting up from that low and being able to hoist your body up
while you're sucking
but
in.
also you're high.
There's no way.
So I'm like, I started doing then I went to the food truck and I was like, I need to get some food.
You're like, can I get 5 hot dogs?
I got a corn dog and cheese fries.
They have that?
Oh, yeah.
That sounds nice, actually.
So
I'm like, wait, cheese fries?
Yeah, their cheese fries are money. It's so good. So then I was like, Michael. I was like, I need to go have an intermission.
What is he even doing at this time?
He was just laying out drinking and like hanging out with, what's his name? I was there. We met a guy named, there's a lot of J names this weekend, but there's one in particular, James. Big boy, he was 26. There's a lot of 26-year-olds and like 76-year-olds.
Sounds like Cam.
But he looks like Cam from, and he acts like him. And I was like, I want to produce your podcast. Like he would literally, I want to call it James and the Giant Peach because he's got a big ass.
Good.
He reminded me of he was so goddamn funny. Like very.
If he's like Cam, he's going to be.
He's like Cam and he's loud like that. And at night, he's like, oh, girl. Like, I mean, it's. So anyway.
I love
And he
that.
also was an offensive lineman in high school.
So that's what you're really after. A taste of that peach.
I am kind
You're
of
not really into peaches.
I'm sort of graduating away from the bear community, and
I think as you should.
I always have. Like, I identify as a bear, but like I cannot.
You've never really. I think.
I don't. I like
Cubs.
I
want to be honest. I think you settled for a while because you thought you had to be in that category.
The category I want is like smart.
The category
rich,
is
and like
smart, rich.
Lets me not work. That's the category I want.
The category is housewife.
The category is housewife. Yeah, I want my own goddamn show, and I'm be like,
you really should have that. I'm like, I just thought this yesterday.
Oh my God.
No, I forgot to tell you because here's how I thought about this, and I'm sorry I forgot because I was in a moment.
Oh, okay.
When I came home, I realized I walk in the door, everything's straightened, the floor's been mopped. I go upstairs to change. There's sweeper marks on the carpet. The bathroom is clean, like not a hair on the countertop. It's white. There's nothing, no toothpaste,
no
spit,
stains,
no stains. I go outside. The grass is cut. There are flowers being planted. I'm like, what is happening? Oh, and laundry was being done. He went downstairs. Matt went downstairs to switch the laundry. Matt did all of this stuff.
I was like, did you get a cleaning lady?
All of it in one day. And I'm like, I don't have the mental stamina to do that many chores in a day at all. I cannot.
It depends for me.
I have to, if I'm doing a laundry day, that's the day.
It's laundry.
And I'm watching it or playing a game while it does it, but I can't.
And I hate it, and I hate folding. And then I love to just leave it in the dryer and be like, oh, I'll get it tomorrow.
Just grab it out of the dryer. I used to do that all the time.
Can't.
That's what I did.
I did too. If I was single, I'd live out of the dryer.
In the dryer. So anyways, that led me to think, this is what Bobby should be doing, except not the
but
chores.
I don't want to do the chores. Like, I just want to look cute.
I know. But I meant no chores.
Well, right. I would hire a cleaning lady on the side. Right. Like, look what I did today. He wouldn't even know.
And he wouldn't know.
No.
Lupita's been in.
Lupita's been in and out, baby. He's like, what? Who was that? And I'm like, oh, I'm not cheating on you. That's just the cleaning lady. Like, it's fine.
That could be an episode. But you really do need that life. And the reason, I just feel that you have, and I kept, so in my head, I was defending my position and I was like arguing with Michael. And I was like, he has creative ideas that he hasn't even been able to birth yet, and he's had them for 20 years because he's busy doing the rat race, the bullshit. I was like, why is he doing sprinklers?
Right.
Why does he have to work?
Right.
I mean, you were playing things when we were up in Park City on your laptop that I was like, this alone could be something.
Right.
This could be your income.
Stuck.
But it's like, you cannot push because you come home every day and it's like, well, time to wind down and eat and
tired.
go to bed.
I'm going to take an edible because I'm headache. And yeah. And then the weekend comes and I want to have fun with my friends, so I don't have time then. Or I'm hungover because then I'm like, oh.
Yep.
So
that's why I'm like, I was arguing. So I was like, Michael, you can do it. If I can do it with Matt, you can do it with Bobby.
Yeah, like honestly,
he has so many like insurance things and all this other bullshit. He needs to start spending. I'm sorry.
He actually is.
Okay, good. Okay.
We've actually gotten to a point now where we're kind of like.
I noticed. I was like, when he planned a trip to Argentina, I was like, oh, so you're actually gonna go abroad finally.
Things are like yes.
Okay, good.
And it's one of those things where it's like we don't have time. We don't have time.
We are out.
We're out of time.
We are TikTok.
If
bitch.
you're going to be worried about your fucking, and again, this is why these old men don't care about their inverted cocks. They're running out of time.
Oh, so like every day is a blessing to them.
So they're like, I need to just get my inverted cock out.
When you can't see your dick,
but yet you still lay in the sling, and I have say something about a sling too.
Yeah, I want to know because one thing at the camp, you were in the
I
barn.
kept texting you drunk.
You sent a picture, but I mean,
Did I send my
never
cock?
full naughty. No, you have. I did on accident. Well,
Well.
I wanted you to see.
I was actually going to take that, blur it out,
Yeah,
and
you
then take a
should.
picture of me and blur it out, and us be naked
like
on
that.
of our new cover. But I needed like,
That's a good idea.
I mean, I need to get like a little more
I like
snatched.
that.
Maybe in New York we'll do it. Maybe we'll do like a risky pose.
That's a good idea because no one can prove it.
Maybe we'll do a risky pose and we'll just like drop trout.
Okay, I like that.
On the Empire State Building.
I'm down. Let's go to a
Fuck
fucking
it.
deck or a rooftop bar.
We'll be at like the East River.
Well, we won't be at the rooftop. But
We
yeah,
can do
we're
the
like,
Eagle. We have somebody take it for us
Oh
to the
yeah.
Eagle.
Okay, that's a good idea. But you were in the barn and you were like jerking off, but you just sent a video of your thigh and then the barn view.
Yeah.
And I could see the leg of someone who looked large in a sling.
He was one of the inverted.
Okay, yeah, that's why I was like, who's this in the sling? But I
Listen.
didn't ask at the time because I was like, well,
So let me paint the picture. It's red. The room's red. It's like a red light. There's
something in my
porn
eye.
playing.
oh yeah, yeah.
There's porn playing on
There's
the
a
TV.
up there I saw.
And I'm in there, and there's like these slings that hang from chains, 2 of them.
Huh.
Well, one guy was in there while I'm in there jerking off, and he's around the corner, sort of, so you can't
Yeah,
really
like
see
all I
me.
saw was
Yeah.
a foot and
But
like a thigh.
I can't tell you how annoying it is to hear like. This is gonna sound really bizarre. I'm gonna try to find the sound for it and play it for you guys right now.
Fucking chain clang clang.
Chains.
No, I know the sound.
When it's like, and it's like it's almost like a punching bag. How
Yes.
it like gets stuck, and you're
I
like,
hate that.
and I'm like, oh yeah,
God.
like this is hot.
It's
I'm
like-
like,
It's the porch swing sound.
yep.
The porch
Yep.
swing sound.
It's that.
That's what ours does
Yeah,
if you're
oh my
going
God.
in. I like, look up, it's like,
and it's like rips, kind of. It's like a
so he's in there just fucking swinging
Just-
away, swinging in the wind.
and he would adjust. He'd be like blah blah
and then,
blah, and
yep,
everything's.
and then it goes.
So I'm like, I'm gonna leave the barn.
Yeah, like, I'm done.
So I leave for an hour. I go back. Who the fuck is still in the sling? And
probably, let's be honest, probably hadn't been fucked.
Well, this is the weird part. Some little like twink came in, like Mexican twink. Not that it matters he was Mexican, but I'm just saying he was a
You're
little bit hungry.
describing, yeah.
And he
Big
started
uncut.
eating him out, and his ass, like fat. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah, I know. No,
I'm sorry.
No, you can say it.
It's like there's just not really an ass, or like it's just like one big
Fold.
puffy, like
Puffy fold.
yeah.
It's a puffy
And no
fold. It
offense,
could be
I
a
don't
pussy.
care, but he's
It
eating
literally
that
could be a
asshole out,
pussy.
and then you hear the chains going, and he's going, and I'm like, I can't come, like I can't.
You just painted the worst imaginable picture
yeah.
for coming. I could not.
And I'm
one
sorry,
little
like-
sound that's off, and I'm like, what's going on out in the street?
I'm like, so if you're in a sling for over an hour, there needs to be a time limit. There's a time limit.
That's a good sundry.
Well, mine's the wait to hear my sundry.
Okay, save it, 'cause we're not there yet. But
Not there. We're almost there.
Okay.
So
now
what
I
else?
have some other things.
I do too, but I think I'm saving a lot of mine
Save
for
for
Friday.
Yeah, save a lot for Friday.
Oh no! I love when I see, and I try to go off now on my notes, like how I'm actually feeling, even if it doesn't make sense because it's so funny to read back.
My God. This is something I was thinking of because we were watching a show where someone was being kept alive on like machines, like a breathing machine and like tube feeds, like feeds going through a fucking tube in the stomach. And they're just like in the fucking bed in a nursing home like Terry Schiavo. And like, I think a family member on the show or something was like rubbing the arm and like moving the arm slowly to like do exercises,
I can't-
even though it's like, what's the point?
I'm going to straight up hell.
I know,
with
same.
what I just did.
But honestly,
when they move,
it's
they're
like,
like-
yeah, and it's like, why are they doing
And they're
this?
not even like there.
They're not. That's why I'm
Okay.
like, they're literally keeping them alive. And I kept thinking, Matt and I really need to fill out the paperwork so this never could happen. Because like, I would never want that. Let this be the statement. Do not
You
keep
heard it
me
here
alive
first.
on a ventilator by putting food through a tube. If I'm not like, no, just don't do that. After 2 weeks, if I'm in the ICU, just let me go. You gave it a good try. 2 weeks is a long ass time to be kept alive by machines. After that, though, let me go. Like, I didn't want to be like that because I'm having too much fun doing this. Anyway,
So wait, I need to make my statement then. I'm actually the opposite. Keep me alive as long as you fucking can. Ice me up, baby. Put me in an ice chest. And because I want to come back in the future.
You
So,
could die though. An ice chest. You'll
Yeah,
die.
like, no, but I want them to cryo freeze me.
Okay, well you'll be dead though.
Is that what happens when they cryo freeze?
Yeah, they're just dead. I mean,
Can
everything's
you
frozen.
imagine in like
they're dead.
2,000 years if they can bring these people back?
Did you know
and
when
they
the
remember?
freezers went off? Actually, they were doing that and storing the bodies, and like
Yeah,
power,
the power went out.
It's like, imagine that.
There's
You're
some
like,
falling.
you know, your great grandpa, he was really hoping to stay around for the future. He's not gonna
he
be.
melted.
He melted. He thawed. We left him out. We're gonna marinate him though, and we're gonna grill him up.
We're gonna put him back in the ice cube maker, or like I don't even know. Like it's like
so
I can't.
Okay, so I'm watching this show where they're like doing the exercises on basically a dead person, and I'm thinking, I hope Matt never does this to me. But if they did, I said, if I ever go into a coma or have a brain injury, and my family keeps me alive against my wishes, will they at least do my nails? And I put in quotes, he always liked this. He always liked this. Because I literally...
Wow. Because I'll be talking about like,
you know...
I'll be like on the documentary, they'll be like painting your nails and be like, he always loved to get his nails painted.
Yeah, exactly. He always liked this. And I'm just like,
And you're just like
dead.
not there, and he's like,
Totally dead. He always liked this.
he just acknowledged
Because
that
that's
he's-
what this family was something about. Like she liked this, and it's like a song that they were playing. Like she always liked this song, and I'm just like, is my mom gonna be like painting my nails? Like he always liked that. He was a little queer boy, but
like
he always
she
liked
finally
this.
accepts you're queer
Yeah,
while
and
you're
she's
in a
like,
fucking coma. She's
I'll
like,
paint his
she does
nails.
accept your queer.
And that's
but
like a
the
tearful
nails.
moment in the Hallmark movie because like finally my mom is like,
I
he
feel like-
always liked that,
And it's like,
she's
oh, she
painting.
finally came around.
And then I'm like,
Mom.
and I
And
just
she's like, oh, you
yes.
queer.
And I hug her, and she's like, you were faking the whole
you
time.
were supposed to be dead, you faggot.
Pushes me back. My head hits the railing, and I pass back
And you
out.
really die.
And then I'm
Yeah.
out.
I mean, I think it's incredible. Have you ever seen the videos of people coming out of comas that have been in comas for a long time? And
It
they,
is
like,
a little like,
it's like, are you there?
no, I don't. I think.
I think you're never gonna
Yeah, it's
feel
like-
right. I don't think you'll ever feel right.
Well, let's just put it this way: people will always be making excuses for you because for the rest of their life, you forget something even big, like your daughter's getting married tomorrow, and you just like don't go. They're like, he was in a coma for a long time. I mean, you have a free fucking pass.
He used to love to run, but now,
Like he raped
Since
someone.
the
He's like,
coma.
I forgot that the consent laws were still
Oh,
around.
Jesus Christ.
He was in a coma for a long
he's in a coma.
time.
He's from the '60s.
He's not a rapist. He's just from the past.
Yeah, he just doesn't know. He's been asleep for 20 years.
Speaking of, I made Matt watch the first episode of Mad Men yesterday.
I've never
the
seen it.
sexism is insane.
Oh, and when you
Because
watch
it was insane in real life.
when you watch stuff from the
Yeah.
2000s
It's
when
like-
we were in the closet
it's from
still,
2007,
or like
and I'm like, oh, wow.
you didn't realize how fucking terrible
You
we
really
were.
forget. Like
We were
Barack
terrible.
Obama was against gay marriage. Like we forget this
We
shit.
forget this shit.
Like
Oh
completely.
yeah, gays. Let me just say this.
Yeah,
the last
the
14 years of your
Democrats-
life have been great.
Yeah.
And before that, it was like
Oh, it's true.
no wonder
though.
no wonder we used to get tramp stamps and shit on our assholes. Like this is bad.
That's a good defense, but tramp stamps.
Tramp stamps. Listen, I think that's because it
Were they
was
ever-
code. Like, oh, he's a
It was,
bottom.
but
They didn't
yeah.
have to like talk about it. It was like he's
When you see a guy with a tramp stamp, to me, though,
it's the
it-
biggest
it
turn off. My
screams
dick literally just falls
trailer
down.
trailer park, and not trailer park guys like the cute.
I like trailer
porn
park.
site.
Yeah, sometimes
good.
those
It's
trailer
good.
park boys are
skinny boy with a big dick, skinny boy with a big dick, but the
skinny-
teeth,
big
but
dick.
the teeth.
But don't smile.
But the
Billy,
teeth.
don't smile.
It's like,
You just sit back.
and not all trailer park guys are like that. We're gonna
I don't
get
give a fuck.
canceled. We're
Cancel
getting
us.
canceled.
You can't be canceled if you're a nobody.
That's true.
Thank
though.
you, Ms.
We'll be
Rover.
crying with you soon. Okay, this was. Oh, I bet I'm saving this for the sundry. Here's something that. So I listened to So True, the podcast with Caleb, Heron,
So I've been doing
and
that.
Trixie.
Hi, I watched it all yesterday.
Okay, what did you think about they? So they talked about. Well, Trixie was like something to cancel, and she was like, "I think standing at concerts for me."
Oh yeah, and that, like there's seats there for
And
a
he's
reason.
like, and Caleb's like, yeah, but if you like get in the spirit and you're dancing, like you would look at them weird or something. And she's like, Trixie's like, there are seats for a reason.
Right.
But it's true to
It's
me. Like
very
when I go to
true.
a concert, I always sit.
I like to sit because I don't want to be. I'm not old. I'm not
I
young
sit,
anymore.
Especially Bon Iver in LA with Matt.
Right.
I was like, we're sitting.
No,
bitch.
like I want to chill. I don't need to be like. First of all, I'm probably gonna be high, so I don't need to be standing and feeling like my legs are. One of my biggest fears in life.
Remember that crew game, or where'd you go where you were real shaky when
I
you were
don't
standing?
know. Oh yeah, it
You
was
were
during
high.
Yeah, I think it was something like that.
You were with Ashley's or some. No, you. Oh, who were you? You were
Oh
with
no,
someone else.
Coldplay.
Yeah,
In
Coldplay.
Atlanta.
You were like, I'm really falling.
No,
I'm
I was
nervous. Like
it
I was like,
shakes
I
my-
said, what does that mean?
It shakes my like. I get really. So here's one of my biggest fears in life.
It's your
And I've never
ankles.
said it though.
Okay.
I've
What's
never
your-
said this out loud. I think one of my biggest fears, and I'm gonna go really back in the time machine. This is like subconscious coming out. There was these twin boys that were in elementary school when I was in like 4th grade.
Okay.
And I remember one of them locked their knees and passed out.
What?
Yes. So my biggest fear.
Oh, I've heard that. They don't stand with your
is
knees like
standing
that.
with my knees locked.
Oh, it just
so
made
that's
me
why
ache a
I
little,
like kind
you know,
of do
like
this
that achy feeling in the legs. I was like,
because I'm afraid I'm going to pass out. That's one of my biggest fears is like passing out in
out.
front of people. Like, how are you going to help me?
oh, there's
Well, now that I'm skinny, I guess
No, it's your height. We're not helping this.
Yeah, I mean,
you fall to
honestly-
the ground, honey. You're gonna have to get yourself up.
And I do most of the time. Like, and thank
And
God.
I do most of the time.
I mean,
most
think
of the time.
about Utah. Like, I literally splat.
Oh,
I splat.
that. And you remember me screaming
Period.
on God.
Let me just see if I have one more thing.
Okay.
Or do you have another thing? I need to save some.
Yeah, but I think I need to.
I wrote, friend deleting you even though you don't talk still feels disappointing. I got deleted by my arch enemy.
Yeah.
He deleted me on Facebook and shit. First of all, you're still friends with my mom though, so maybe delete her too.
Right. Like I can still spy
But
on you.
it's a weird feeling when
Yeah, you're
you
still
know
like-
they've cut you off now for real. Like it's fine in your head. You're like,
Online is for real.
but online, once you cut them out of your friend list,
It's over.
on Facebook,
You really hate them.
it's like, okay, we are not friends. Like you don't even want to know what I'm doing in my life.
I mean,
And it's kind
I've
of
cut
sad.
some people
Well,
out.
and it's sad, but like
I
it's,
cut some people out recently.
but I don't know why it hit me like this. But I was like, I think because some of my
Actually, I did to a lot of people recently.
No, I think a lot of people go through like I think obviously he just turned 40, so he's like, I'm going to delete all the people that I don't talk to. So he probably has 4 friends. And that's
Max.
I mean, that's fine.
Max.
I mean, it's fine. You can be
Yeah.
There's one thing if you're a cunt,
Right.
but you got to be like funny and personable, and
Yeah.
or if you're just a cunt the whole
Or
time,
you got to be really hot if you're a cunt. But,
and
like,
that was none
we're
of
not
those
even gonna-
boxes were checked.
We're not going to put you in a category here.
We don't want to categorize and we don't want to stereotype, but you had no check boxes in this situation here, honey. None, 0. So, and now I'm free to talk about it because you're not my friend. Oh my So the bitch is never going to see this anyway. So what I have to say to old friends is, if you don't want me in your life, that's fine. But when you delete me, don't worry. I'll never fucking talk to you or look at you again. You dumb whore.
Oh my God.
But it hurt me a little bit, and I thought that was weird, though.
It is weird because you get that feeling.
Because, like, I haven't talked to him. I
Well,
don't give a fuck about him, but, like,
because-
it's weird.
we are taught that losing a friend is so terrible.
It's not.
And it's like, first of all, would a friend have acted like he acted? No.
Correct, no.
So it's like you lost a no one because he stopped being your friend when he did that. to
And I
you.
truly believe that people.
But it feels-
some
we're
people
taught that,
are
like,
seasonal.
oh,
Some people are seasons.
are.
And it's true. Some people aren't, but
Mrs.
some people
Dash, salt-free table seasoning.
are. Seasoning.
It's called seasoning.
It's called
honey.
seasoning.
I was like, well,
baby. I'm like,
at the end of our New Orleans trip, you were like, it's basically salt.
Yep.
The
Yep.
season is
I remember
salt.
I was like swollen and
the whole fucking trip.
Listen.
Every dish we ate, we were like, whoa, that's salty.
Jackie just went to New Orleans and she's like, I don't think I'll go back. And I was like, yeah. She's like, it smelled like
It's like-
shit on because when it gets warm, Bourbon Street. That's why we went in the winter, honey. We didn't want to smell it.
Wait, you're smart.
No, when it's hot
below
there,
sea level.
it's like smells like piss everywhere. I'm over it.
Oh my God. I'm glad I went though. Like I'm glad
Yeah,
I
no,
saw
you have
it.
to go.
I feel
You
like
have to go. And we actually went.
I would go one more time with someone who hadn't been. Like
I would go
Matt.
during like Southern Decadence or like
Yeah.
some gay
What's
party.
that?
Oh, it's like it's in October.
What's that? We're
We're going to PV.
Oh no, yeah. Oh no.
Oh, no.
We can't go to New Orleans.
We're gonna go to PV.
We have to go to PV.
Honey,
Like,
I can't
bitch.
wait for you to scope it out. She's scoping it out.
I'm scoping it out next week, and I'm ready.
She's
Like,
ready.
I've got plans.
Actually,
I've got
Jim.
Jinx.
Never mind. Next episode, you'll be in.
Yeah.
We're
I was
recording it
like-
on Friday.
I was like, no.
We're doing a quick back to back here, and you're going to enjoy another Friday fun day
It's
with
gonna be more
us
fun.
because
It'll
it's
be
so
more fun.
fun. Because I'll be drunk and he'll be drunk.
Exactly.
And
I'm ready.
right now, we're just little tips or whatever. Now,
Yeah.
So
it's happening.
sundries, are you ready?
I have a sundry.
I have the best sundry.
You go first because yours are.
It's really unhinged.
Mine's not as unhinged, but the personal aspect of it will make it unhinged, I feel.
Also, next week, remind me to talk about why I asked what a magnetic field is and how it works.
Okay.
I have Kissing 101. I have Keyboard Warriors. Those are the topics for next week.
Kissing 101, keyboard. I love them, actually.
Yeah.
I can make these work.
So
There are a lot of keyboard warriors. Oh, we are going to talk
We're
about
gonna talk about next week.
Oh, we're going to talk about it. Okay.
Okay. Here's my sundry. Why the fuck is karaoke a thing? Is it for narcissists to just listen to themselves? I can't think of anything worse than listening to someone singing a song no one knows and absolutely butchering it. Now, this is going to go out to the...
It's so fucking perfect.
It-
And think of the people who love to do karaoke.
Now, right. Inverted.
Invert, yeah.
Yup.
It's like, and they have a certain personality where you're like, oh, you're excited for the karaoke? Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, you signed up for 3 slots already?
You're singing that same song you sang last time?
Why is that? That's actually a thing. I've seen that.
It's
where the same
narcissists, 'cause
person
they
does
know
it twice.
They
and
know
I'm
they
like,
can sing it good, so they're
they
like,
always do it.
yep, that's their thing.
That's when they practice.
Mama.
And
Anyway,
the thing is, like, I would rather be in a group of people who are all singing along at once to the same song that's playing over the sound system than listen to someone else sing it badly. Like, let me just hear the original version, actually, because that's why it was so good. Like, that's why it was a hit. Just let me hear it. I just got a whiff of weed in here.
Might have been a little cooking on my blind bulb.
You're cooking your brain right now.
Yeah, my brain's leaking weed.
Leaking weed.
Now, wait, I need to say this though.
About
so
karaoke.
here's
Karaoke.
specifically to gays.
Oh, thank you, because those are the worst ones.
They are, because here's the problem: you don't pick songs that anybody knows because you're trying to flex. You're trying to
They pick
flex.
Broadway tunes.
Broadway.
It's always goddamn Broadway.
They're gonna sing a Broadway song that's
I'm
7
like,
minutes long
what's
with
that?
a 3-minute refrain in the middle. That's just
Yep.
music, and they just stand up there like. I'm like, can we get a fast forward?
You can't. You don't even know the story
Nope.
of the musical because it's from 1989. They're
My
like,
mother got.
it was
that-
nominated
Yeah.
for a Tony. I'm like, in 1989.
I mean,
it didn't win. What the fuck are you singing? I mean, it's hideous, and they can't always sing well, but they think they can.
Oh, then they're Broadway
giving it
gays,
their
so
all.
they're like,
they give it their all.
I'm moving to St. Louis, and it's like,
doing my work.
I'm telling you, it's literally like the most psychotic thing
And
I've
it's
ever
so
witnessed. And I
long,
was,
you're like,
listen, gays, get it together. Unfortunately, you're the entertainment for the show. So like when you're at a karaoke bar and you're up to sing, you got to think, I want to entertain. You can't think I'm going to show these fuckers that I
and
know this song from.
involve the audience.
Right.
Like, get them to sing along with you. Help
throat
yourself
goat.
out.
I mean, you could have
Throat
done
goat,
anything.
Right. Get people dancing.
Get people up.
You're singing a sad song from a musical from 35 years ago.
From 1935.
What's going on?
that nobody knows about, and it was probably canceled.
It's like Oklahoma or some shit
Oh
that I'm
my
like,
God.
what are you singing? Like,
Oh
literally.
my God.
I was in Chicago with Matt.
Can't.
And this exact thing, where was it? Roxy's? Or no?
Roxy's.
What's across from Sidetrack? Is that what that
No
is?
fucking clue.
But we literally listened to this guy play Broadway tunes, all songs we'd never heard. We finally heard like one that we knew. Probably 7 songs go by. And
Right.
I'm like,
And you're like,
sitting at the bar like, this would
God
be fun.
damn it.
This would be fun
If we could all like know the
if we
song
knew.
and sing it.
No one was singing along. Everyone was like, okay, he's
hate
just
it. I hate
doing
it.
his thing. So my sundry is about gay baiting.
Perfect.
Yeah. I think you can make gay bait. Gay bit? I'm like, how do we say the past tense of gay baited?
Are you a gay baby?
How can you get gay baited?
Gay baby. Gay baby.
Girl.
Gay baby.
Bye.
Now it's been a long
It's
week
been
so
a long
far.
week.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. So gay baiting. Did you just make that?
Yeah, and I
face?
go. Get,
You were just like,
gay baby. Baby.
little baby boy. Let me
Yeah,
show you how to
I'm
eat that
great.
chicken wing.
I'm great.
Let me show you how to eat that chicken wing.
I'm on
little baby boy.
It's true. I know how to make a chicken wing. I'll show it one day.
You know how to suck a bone wing dry.
Okay.
Okay, so gay baiting online, it gets bashed all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, only recently, the social justice warriors, the keyboard clickers, whatever you call it.
AKA Gen Z.
Stop! Like, literally, I was like, you and I grew up. This is gonna segue into my sundry, but you and I grew up watching straight guys do gay porn, and it was fine.
Yeah.
Like, what was wrong with it? We fucking loved it.
You're objectifying straight men.
Yeah. You're putting terrible ideas in gay boys' head. They're never gonna have the straight guy. It's like, that's not true. You're never gonna have the straight boy.
Yeah, like
because we already
some
have.
of us,
Because
right.
some of us already have.
Some of us know it's
multiple
possible.
times. Some of us have
Multiple.
semi-dated straight guys for 9 months.
Some of us like literally suck the married dicks.
Yeah, it's like, this
That
is
sort of
not
a Broadway song.
Some of us suck
of us
the
suck-
married dicks.
I'll put it in the AI and I'll play the song.
Perfect for the Broadway
What's
karaoke.
it called? Married dicks? Yeah.
Some
married
of us
dicks.
suck married dicks. Okay. So, but then more recently, you've seen people attack any straight guy doing like stuff for gay men. Like, there's literally attacks on straight guys doing an OnlyFans. And I'm like, why do you think that that's gay baiting just because they're jerking off to the camera and advertising to gay men who love cock?
Right.
Why do you have to
Why-
care if
and why
that's
is
a
that a
straight guy or a
problem?
gay guy? You like cock. He's got a good cock. What?
No offense, Billy. I
How
want to
many
see the
times
straight
can I
guy's
say
cock.
cock in 30 seconds?
I want to see straight cock over gay
Also,
cock. No offense.
Also, there's that.
Like literally,
They're
a straight
better.
guy's
I
dick
do
is
too.
way better to me than any other.
10
you be
gay,
the hottest gay
10,
guy.
15, 20 gay cocks is the same as one straight cock for me. Like that's all I need to see. What happened?
My watch just like changed.
What happened?
What happened?
What happened?
Personality it makes you ugly as fuck.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me just
So
get to
back
this.
to the.
Because I know this is a long and winding road.
No, it's fine. I think it's cute.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine in post.
I'll get it in post.
I'll get it in post. So the gay baiting thing is a real issue. I feel like there are some straight people that are acting gay like way too much, and then like you realize they're not. And it's like, why are you doing that just to get money from us?
Act straight. I'll definitely pay you more.
Literally, I was like,
Sorry. I mean,
Hi, gay.
Don't even bring it up. So anyways, gay baiting is a real thing. I get there's people on both sides. In real life, though, I fucking hate gay baiting, and I'm over it now.
Okay, I
and I've
agree.
been over it for a while.
In real life,
and I mean
yes.
real gay baiting, not with the subtle, not the joke, not the this, like right, just the fun, like cute little things
Yeah.
like that. I'm talking about. I've now realized that there is someone in my life who consistently, over probably years, has essentially manipulated me in some way because he knew he had a power over me in that way.
right.
This is so unhinged. Okay. So
Oh, fuck.
you'll get it in
Whoa,
post.
girl, fuck.
So I. Oh God, you kicked that one off. Okay.
Listen that fucking weed.
Oh. Okay.
I just can't tell a story to save my life.
I know.
I'm literally like, I had one drink. It's one drink, and I am like tips. I'm
It's like,
like
obviously you're tired. You
I'm
need a
literally
nap.
like,
She need a nap.
one drink to set me.
You were just talking about that though, how you've been drinking less. So
One drink does
one
get me
drink
drunk.
can get you tipsy.
Okay. Tips high. So I'm at work and he comes in later and I'm sitting there about to like pack up my stuff and leave. And he starts talking to me about what he's wearing. And he's talking about how the pants are tight in the wrong places.
Oh, really?
And he's telling me how they're too loose in the front. Loose? I can see his head at this moment. I'm not
love
even fucking kidding.
dickhead.
I'm literally staring at it because I'm like, well,
You can't unsee it. First of all, once you find it,
yeah, once you see the head, it's
because
like,
if you don't
it's
really
always to the
look,
side.
it
was
can
right to
be
the
a little
side.
hidden.
It was right here,
Yep.
like that's a
Yep.
ball, but like,
Yep.
and I'm like, oh,
Oh.
and I just didn't say a thing because I knew he does
was
this.
baiting.
I knew he was.
He wanted
gay
you to
baiting.
be like,
I was like,
oh,
why did he come
yeah.
to the? Would he go to a straight guy and
say that? Yeah.
Complain about the front of his
No.
pants? He wouldn't have done that.
No.
Or a woman.
Nope.
So he's coming to me to do it. I'm like, huh, that's interesting. He also wears really tight clothing in general because he works out a lot. So he wants to show off his chest, his
Sure.
arms, shoulders,
They
all
want the
that.
compliments, narcissist. Okay.
And they get them all the time
Yep.
because in this setting, they're very attractive.
Right.
In this setting.
Right. Right.
Outside, that setting,
not so much.
who knows? It's for its own to be decided. But he keeps talking about it and he talks about the waistband. He's like, yeah, like it's too loose right here. Like it's tight around the ass. Like look at that. Turns around, makes me look at it. I'm like, okay. I'm just like leaving. Like I don't know why we're talking about. I'm like, okay, yeah. Like I just said, uh-huh. Then he turns back around. He's like, yeah, I don't know, but like come see. Like this is like not. He's talking about his waistband. He wants me to come feel the waistband. So I get up. I'm looking at the waistband. Obviously looking down a little in.
Of course, because that's what he wanted.
Right. And I'm like, okay, like, what is this? Like, why is he doing that too? Like, why is this out to
That
here?
is so.
And then it's like, and it is
unhinged.
a little tight. I was like, okay, yeah, it's like not as elasticy as I
Cool,
thought
yeah.
it would be. And then he's like, and it just feels like here. And I was like, okay. I sit back down to get my stuff together to go. And I'm just like, okay, like, why?
What just happened?
And I wasn't even, the thing is, it was amazing. I wasn't turned on at all.
This is the thing.
I
though,
think because
it
I was
a
tired
little
from
bit
work.
rapey. Like it was kind of a little bit like
It's weird.
like
it was
he was trying to come on you too hard, and you're like, okay.
I was like, I gotta go. Like, I'm just trying to go. Like,
we
I
should
was
just
like,
start straight baiting people.
well, that's what I'm wondering.
Can we do the opposite? Can we go up to them and be like, man, I really want to go to that football game?
Right. I was fucking
Or-
some chick last night.
Yeah.
Who you been
sometimes
fucking
I miss
recently?
pussy. Or I don't know what the equivalent would
I know.
be.
We would try to convince them that we're straight too, and eventually just be
I
like,
guess we straight baited women.
You
want
want to go to the sauna? You want to go to the sauna? Yeah,
We straight baited our
You did.
girlfriends.
You did.
Oh yeah.
I kind of did too.
You had a little moment where you were gonna.
But I didn't give anyone the worst night of their life.
When I'm proud of that.
Proud of,
Why not? You leave a mark either way.
honestly,
Why not?
You leave a mark either way.
You do. I would rather either be the most popular or the
What
worst.
in the Hallmark movie is that?
I want to be remembered. And so if I'm
Because the way you're remembered right now,
not a good light, but I'm remembered.
but you are not a good light.
I mean, neither was like
Hitler.
but he's talked about
He's
a lot.
remembered.
He's remembered way too much.
Way
like,
too
we
much in
literally
this
talk about him all the
country.
time.
Yeah, it's
he
like-
had a shake, and
it's
all of a sudden
like-
I'm seeing these videos where it's like Hitler had a shake, and I'm like,
It's like, oh,
cool.
Yeah, what's
and he's
that?
a faggot, but we
oh,
won't
yeah,
go there
for
with
sure.
that.
Definitely wasn't doing meth and playing around with his generals in the bunker. Definitely not
No, not experimenting.
at all.
You know how boys.
Why do you think he loved the military? Strip down now, shower now,
And he liked them pink,
and
and that's
let's
maybe
not cast him in a good light here.
no.
I was like, no, wait, that's
He
a good
loved
quality.
those hot.
He liked those hot pink.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, so anyway,
Yeah, that's my sundry. I want straight guys to stop gay baiting me. They've been doing it my whole life because it's my fault because I respond. But I'm not trying to victim shame. But I may be the victim.
But
I
he's the
may be the
goddamn
perpetrator.
victim.
I may be the perpetrator.
Well, and honestly-
but I don't care anymore. I'm like, I'm done with it. And it
It's
felt
kinda
so
boring.
good. I literally was so bored. I was like, that dick that I'll never touch because you won't ever let me touch it. You won't ever let me suck it. Not that I really want to, but I want
here's
you
the thing.
to suck
This
mine.
is kind of my new thing.
But I mean, he's never gonna let me. This is what
right.
with B.
But yeah, this is my
I
situation.
really feel.
right.
I feel like
yeah,
there's so much potential there, and there's obviously energy there. Like I have,
Right,
I
there's
feel
energy
this
with these
energy,
people, right.
And then he does it to me, so I'm like, there's something going on.
There's
here.
there's an energy that
But
somebody's holding back, and
It
it's
will
not
never.
you.
Yeah, it'll never happen. So I'm just like, whatever.
Until you have
I
your
don't give
cock
a
out
fuck.
in my face,
Right.
I don't
I'm
care
like,
about your
he
waistband. I don't
he knows
care.
the head is showing, and he's telling me to look at his crotch.
What can
So
you?
he
What can we
knows
do to
I'm
battle him back?
He
though?
knows I'm looking at my crotch.
So what do we say back to that? Then, like, say he did it again. What do you say? Like, how can we get them to be like that little thing? Like, what do you do?
If I were you, I'd want it to be loose.
I'd be like, yeah, I'd probably loosen up a little bit because you don't.
We don't
want
want to
people
see
know.
it. Yeah. Yeah, or I'd be like, so loose it shows your head.
Yeah, like how can
in
you?
front of everyone.
Right, and that's the thing. Like,
So loose I can see your dick.
because you're right.
I'll say that in front
I
of
actually
everyone.
like that.
Everyone can listen because he like.
Oh, you
he
like
was-
sucking dick? You do?
Okay, that's like totally different direction, but yes.
I mean, I think
It would work.
Actually, I'm going to talk about just don't bait somebody in general. You
I
can
know.
masturbate them,
Right.
but don't bait them into things that you don't be a.
Don't send things if you wouldn't do it in person. That's my feeling.
Oh, I like that.
I mean, it's true. Like, you're not sending out pictures of yourself getting fisted or videos
Right.
taking a huge dildo, or I don't know if you are, but I don't think you are.
I'm not that kind of a girl.
I don't think you're sending out things where you're in a sling getting with two guys lined up.
That is the
you see what I'm saying?
If
Like,
somebody
you don't
sends you that,
advertise
it's
what
the
you
most
don't
unattractive.
do.
Here's the thing, though.
So why
If-
would
That's the most unattractive thing
Yeah.
to me. When you send me and you're getting fucked by like 3 guys, I'm
Right.
like, why
It's
do you
like,
think that's
wait.
gonna make me hot?
I know? It makes me want to take my doxy.
Makes you want to vomit.
It makes me want to take my prep all together.
It makes you want to vomit. Well,
This has been another episode of Not Well. Give us a call.
614-721-5336 and subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your family.
Touch your titties.
Touch your titties for titties for tots. No,
I was just stretching, and then I realized I'm like, okay, can't do that.
no.
Oh, there's
But
no
I'm getting.
tit-
I have.
You don't even have tits
dysmorphia.
anymore. It's bad.
I'm really skinny.
I'm like, there's
Michael,
no
when
tit.
I was wearing no shirt, and I was walking. Michael was pulling up, and he was like, I at first did not like.
I
he's
know.
like,
I'm
"You're
getting
just-
worried because I'm gonna be like in a crowd, like, well,
Is that him? Yeah, it's him, honey. And I can't wait for all the other of you in Columbus that might listen to this show, but are cunts in real life and wouldn't fuck me in real life. Well, guess what, honey? I'm coming. And when you decide that you're ready, I'm going to tell you no.
it might be too late.
It's a no for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be on to bigger and better, baby.
You really will be.
I know, like-
you're already there.
I've been there.
I know.
If we're
It's
being
like,
honest.
if we're being honest.
Also, if you're going to be around this weekend in Columbus on Friday, we're going to fuck some shit up. So if you want to see our dicks or show us your dicks, we'll be out and about. And that's when we're recording our next episode. Goodbye. Wow.
It's like,
It's like, what's actually happening?
What's actually happening?
Yo, Bobby and Jim, they got a podcast, talking about everyday topics, putting on a show. Bobby on the edibles, getting that high, while Jim sipping on his seltzers, ain't no lie. They dive into conversations, no topic too strange, keeping it real, yo, it never gonna change. Bob's laughing uncontrollable, high as a kite, and Jim sipping seltzers, keeping it light.